Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you.
Just wanted to say happy Vlogmas. I thought I'd give it a go, see how we do this year. So it is not quite the 1st, so it's the 30th today. And I just thought I'd pop on and say hi. As you can see, we have a Christmas tree up, complete with toddler bumper, and we haven't put the baubles on yet, so I will do that probably tomorrow when he's at nursery. And we have some fairy lights up, and I've got a nice new wreath up there with just like a little yeah, we've done a bit of decorating, and Theo's just on his way up to bed. The dog is next to me snoozing. He's the mess on the floor. So I thought I'd just show you quickly one of the things I've been working on. So this is from, I think it's a free pattern. It's just moss stitch, it's not anything particularly. But this is a Christmas blanket, and I'm doing it in Quince & Co Puffin, which is a super chunky, I think. And I'm doing it on, I have no idea what size needles, but they're huge. So I just needed like a quick stick by the sofa project. So here it is, it's just a moss stitch blanket, so I'm working on that. I've got a hat that I'm working on, which is Koru by Libby Johnson, and I thought I was almost at the end, but turns out I've messed it up. So I've got to rip back like a whole chart and do another whole chart. I missed out a second repeat of the first chart. What a muppet. Never mind, it's fine. So I need to do that, and I have 1,000,001 things to do for Curated Yarn Co. Thank you so much if you have ordered. It was really exciting. It's our first go at Black Friday sales and Cyber Monday sales and all of that kind of stuff, so I hope we did it okay. If you missed any of it, let me know, or let me know how you thought it went, because we can always do with learning, can't we? So yeah, just popping in to say hi. I might make myself a minty hot chocolate or minty coffee in a minute, and maybe get some baubles up on the tree. So I'll see you later.
Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans for what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you, 'cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk, and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
come down to the beach today. So I have dropped the little one off at nursery and it's nice and early. I have gone and got my coffee from Flower Pot and I am sat by the beach and listening to the waves, and I'm knitting my Koru hat. Sorry, the sound's not very good. So I thought I'd have a little go at vlogging as I'm here. So the yarn is Nora George in Dahlia in the DK. And yeah, I've got an appointment at about 10:30, so I decided that today was the best day to waste an hour down by the beach, quietly knitting. Quite busy today. Quite choppy. Good morning, happy Vlogmas! It's exciting. It's my first go at Vlogmas, so forgive me. I don't know that my life is going to be particularly interesting in the next few weeks. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try and get footage, but only put up weekends. So it's not that I'm not filming throughout the week, it's just I probably only have enough footage for weekend vlogs. So there'll be 4, I'm hoping, if I can get them done. So I thought I'd show you what I'm up to today. Not particularly interesting, although the way my life is at the moment, today is quite an interesting day. So little man is at nursery, I've just dropped him off. I've actually put makeup on for the first time in I don't know how long. And so I have a few little tasks to do. So you will hear vans and whatnot in the background because we live on a building site. So my tasks for today, I have some Curated Yarn Co work to do. So I have to prep some yarn, I need to do some photography, I need to go to the post office, what else do I need to do today? I also need to do some very exciting spreadsheet work and a bit of promotional stuff for Curated, which is coming out really soon. So I can probably show you that because I probably will have put it out by the end of the week, I hope. I've got sniffles. Sorry, I know someone commented on my last video like, you sound like you've got a cold. I just have a perpetual cold at the moment. It's not COVID. It's just a cold. It's because Theo's gone back to nursery. And so he picks stuff up, gets snotty, gets over me, and I get snotty. So, yeah, I used to have an immune system of steel before, but as I've not been back to work since he was born, I'm snotty all the time. I have my tea, very important. It's just a normal, this is a Twinings Assam, just my normal tea, in my favourite mug, which is my Waitress mug, which was from when my husband took me to see Sarah Bareilles in Waitress in London, which was back in February, yeah, and it was literally weeks before I think she caught COVID. I assume she caught COVID in the US, but she was unwell and they decided to fly home before it was too late, and so they cancelled the last part of the run, so I feel really privileged that I got to see her in it. Yeah, so this is what the mug reminds me of. So I have that, and I have Assam tea from Twinings in there. My room is a tip, an absolute tip. I'm a bit embarrassed to show you, really. So I will be tidying that today. I also have to go and pick up a table. It's not very exciting. A Facebook Marketplace table in Hove. So it's a little drive, so that's quite nice. A bit different, a bit exciting for my day. So I'll go and do that. I'm a bit worried about where I'm going to park, but we'll see. The table for the studio, I'm calling it studio, it's a garage. So my dye studio is a garage. I will take you along there probably later on in the week, probably Thursday I'll do a dye day because it's the other day for nursery. and I'm not ready for dyeing today, otherwise I would have done it today, and because I knew I had to pick something up, I thought I'd better just leave it until Thursday. There's nothing pressing particularly, apart from the mess in this room, so sorry if I'm a bit squeaky. I'm going to finish my toast, which is probably cold. I'm going to download a spreadsheet from Etsy and add all my postage to it. Oh, I was telling you about the table. The table is for the dye studio. It's just a fold-up table. I currently use a small fold-up table to dye on, but I could really do with a long one. Originally they had 3 for sale, but they've only got 1. That's okay, I'll just take that one. But we did have all our Christmas decks in the garage rather than in the attic, but we've had the attic boarded, so now they're able to go up in the attic, and I have a lot more space in the garage, so I'll take you into that state. That light's a bit better. So I have finished the little bit of work I needed to do on the computer, so I am going to attempt to tidy this mess up. It's bad, guys, it's really bad. I have yarn everywhere, I have stuff everywhere. It just needs a real tidy up and a refresh. Sometimes if I'm packing orders, I leave stuff on the desk. I'm working on a quilt for Theo, which I'll show you later on. State of my table. I'm going to stick a podcast on, which is going to be Dan Snow's History Hit. I'm going to listen to the Island Border one, I think, today. They're really good if you're into history. I like those, and I like You're Dead to Me, which is another good BBC podcast. It's kind of like a myth-busting history podcast. That's another good one. So I'm going to put some Dan Snow on, and and tidy this place up. And then I'm going to do the post office, I think, after I've tidied everything away. All the orders are packaged, they just need to go to the post office. I would do click and drop, but I don't have a printer, which is really helpful. So that's what we're doing. So. I'm back. I feel like Ronnie Corbett sat in a chair about to tell you a story. It was an event going to Hove to pick up something. I now have my tea, thank God. In my "'Tis the Season to be Cosy" mug, that's what it says on the other side. My jumper's on it. Oh, I needed that. So, that was a palaver and a half. I would have videoed some of the seafront for you if I wasn't stuck in traffic the entire time. It wasn't great. I was picking it up from what used to be a restaurant, I think. There's no parking in Hove for those who have never been there. And I thought, I'll be clever, I'll find somewhere beforehand. No spaces, not even close. No loading outside. So I had to just, risk it, do what I could. So I found somewhere. And just as I got out the car, I felt the car move. Handbrake is a button. And the button wasn't on. And the bloke whose car I went very slowly into, it just went ding. Thankfully, I caught it and just put my foot on the brake as quickly as I could. He was smoking outside a different restaurant. Typical. Never mind. It was fine. And on the way home, more drama as usual. It's typical me. I decided I'll go the coastway. That's a lovely way to drive. It is when there's no roadworks. There was absolutely loads, and it took me the best part of an hour to do a 20-minute journey. And I kept going, shall I turn up and just go on the fast way? Shall I just go? No, I won't. I'll do it this way. And every time I turned left instead of right, I hit more traffic. And it just was one of those journeys where I was hungry and tired. I've just eaten a bit of bread. That's my lunch. I am now treating myself to a cheapy digestive biscuit, milk chocolate, obviously. And I am going to drink my cup of tea before it gets to the time when I need to pick up the little one. So yes, but in good news, the table is awesome. The table is massive. It's about 3 times the size of my table that is currently in there, and I'm pretty sure I paid £30 odd for that table. And I got this one for 12 quid, which is great. So I will show you that later on in the week when I do some dyeing, because I'm excited now because I get to actually dye some yarn with it in a bit more space, which is great. So that's going to be fun. Yeah, just thought you'd like to hear my little story about. I'm wearing my Zweig also because it is freezing out. It's not been cold for weeks, and when I went to take Little to nursery, oh my god, it was 4 degrees. It was so cold. I had to go in. I'd forgotten his wellies. That's typical me. But yeah, it was freezing. So I'm going to sit, snuggle up. I probably have some work to do, but I might just sit and watch a podcast. I just thought while I'm sat here having my tea that I could show you my Koru disaster. It's just one of those days, so I'm just going to keep on with the things that are disasters. So this is my Koru hat, and it is in Nora George DK in the Dahlia colourway, I think. Really pretty. So here it is. This is the lace section, and it all looks very pretty, doesn't it? Lovely. Problem, I've only done one repeat of this, and this is the decrease rows, so I need to rip back probably to there. But am I going to know where I am on the lace chart? I doubt it. The thing that's slightly helpful, and that I wasn't madly keen on while doing it, is this texture. So it's a twist rib and a knit, and you alternate it every few rows. I'm still not sure how I feel about it. I feel like it's a bit of a waste of time, to be honest, because far away you can't see it anyway, and when you look up I don't know that it is necessarily flattering on this. I don't know, but I know how many rows that is, so I suppose I can put a line in, count back in those. But it's very annoying because I was like, yes, I'm on the home straight. Oh, this looks very short. There's no way that's going to be long enough for my head, which is a shame. I really like the pattern though. I'm loving the lace is really easy, although it says on there that it's intermediate. I don't know, if you've done a sock with kind of like lacework in the middle, it's only a few stitches in there, and once you've done the chart it's just your plain round for the rest of the round. So, but I have to rip it out and I don't want to. It's got to be done because I want the hat. But yeah, just thought as I was adding to my tales of woe, in case you want to see the skein, that's the colourway in the skein. It's very pretty. It's got little flashes of green and stuff in there. The light is not my friend today. So yeah, I was going to put this on here, but I don't love this. Let me know in the comments below. I was about to put the popper onto this, and then I kind of like, I don't know if that's the pom-pom for the hat. Sounds like Take Me Out, doesn't it? Let the pom-pom see the hat. No? Okay. So I have put a line in. I don't think it's far enough down, but I'm going to go with it anyway. Hopefully it's all in the right place, because I'm rubbish at picking up lace. I have no idea where I am, what I'm doing, all that jazz. gone to Co-op to get some treats, so I'll show you those when we get home. Post office was really busy. It's not as bad as it is on a Monday, but still pretty busy. And the car park for the little shopping bit that we go to was a lot busier than usual, I guess, because lockdown finishes today. So today is Wednesday. Little man is poorly, bless him. He was up half the night, so he ended up in our bed. And then Dave put him back at about midnight. So we're all very tired today. He's having a nap. Dave's working from home, so I've nipped out and I'm gonna go back and face the stuff I've got to do today. I feel like the worst wife ever. I've just driven back onto the estate and I've bust 2 tyres. I don't know if there's something in the road from the building work or if I've just messed up, but I feel really rubbish about it. So I'm just going to walk down there, see if there's anything that could have caused me to rip through 2 tyres. If not, it's just an expensive mistake, but happy Advent. The corner's looking nice. So I'm just on my way back from inspecting and I can't see anything, so I don't know. Just a rubbish mistake, I guess. So I'm having to walk the long way around because I feel like I don't want people to think, oh, she's going over to that corner, and then just walking all the way back. So I'm walking the long way around. So I need a bit of fresh air as well. Oh, can somebody in the comments just tell me what's the worst horrible mistake you've done like that? And cheer me up. Never mind, I went to Co-op and I went and got some gingerbread salted caramel tart things. They're really good. So I thought what I'll do is make myself a minty hot chocolatey mocha thing. I phoned the tyre place, I'll try again. And yeah, I'm just gonna walk my way slowly back.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans of what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you. 'Cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh.
Evening, guys. It's me again. It's been a day. It's been a day. So, as you will have probably seen, I managed to pop 2 tyres today. Still don't quite know how. Typical, it wasn't my car, which is a rust bucket. It was Dave's car, which is not a rust bucket. I've been driving that in lockdown because it's more reliable than mine and the car seat fits a bit better. Never mind. So we've just done dinner. Theo's back up to bed. Dave's doing bedtime tonight, which is lovely. I have a cup of tea. And yeah, so it's been a bit of an uneventful yet eventful kind of day. I didn't get done half the things I wanted to do, but it's fine. He is feeling much better, so that's good. Hoping he'll be well enough to go to nursery tomorrow, because that means I can get on with some work. I'm going to spend my evening now winding up mini skeins and a few other bare skeins and soaking them in citric so that they're ready for when I need them. Yeah, I think that's it really. It's not very exciting. I'm going to stick a podcast on. I'm really excited. The Chelsea Pearls, it's not the Chelsea Pearls because Miriam can't be in it, but the Christina from Chelsea Yarns is doing Vlogmas, which is great. So I'm looking forward to catching up with some of those and just general YouTube stuff, I think. Tomorrow, if he's at nursery, I've got a really busy day because I need to get some dyeing done. I did make it to the post office today, so that's good. I'm just going to sit, have my cup of tea, and so I'm going to have one of those with my cup of tea. I'm trying to ration them because all I'm doing at the moment is eating my feelings. I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but whew, yeah, I'm just, yeah, it's not great for us at the moment because we've decided we're not going to go and visit my family this year for Christmas, which we always alternate, but we always go anyway regardless after Christmas, but we just can't make it work with the drive and the risk to everybody and the fact that we have a toddler and could potentially be in the car for hours and hours and hours. So we're just not going to risk it this time round. And I know there's lots of people who are feeling that way too. So yeah, if you're in a similar situation, please don't feel alone. We are in exactly the same space too. But we have FaceTime and things like that, and it's 1 year out of the 30 that I've been on this earth. So it's okay.
Ooh, 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 ooh. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas moment we'll fill with love and joy. Loving so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you.
Good morning. I'm in the garage, aka the dye studio. It is a very wet, rainy day. As expected, Little didn't go to nursery, so he is currently napping. Husband is inside working, and so I'm in the dye studio trying to get something done at least. So I thought I'd show you my new table and what my rough dye setup is. It's very rough at the moment. I'd like to make it a bit better, a bit more streamlined, but it is what it is for now. So let's go. Okay, so this is where I originally was dyeing, on this tiny little broken table. With my pans and stuff. One of them needs a bit of clean, and this is my new amazing table that I got for 12 quid after my Hove escapades on Tuesday, but it is so much better. Look how much I can spread out. So the purple trugs are the ones with the yarn, the bare yarn in. Then I've got a lovely big pot that I use for large quantities, and then I have gastronome trays and my little burners ready to go, and of course making sure that I've got my cup of tea and my dyeing Bible over there. So what we're planning to do today is I need to finish off a mini set. I need to work on some super secret mystery things for the January blues box, and yeah, I'm just gonna see how much I can get done today.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe, and I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way, but as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you.
Hiya, so I thought it's Friday, I'll show you one of my gifts to myself, I suppose. I did order some stuff for somebody else, Christmas present wise, but I also treated myself to a couple of things from Knit Picks. So it's just arrived. I ordered it ages ago, as usual. So they had these really cute knitter notepad things. I find my to-do list is really good, but sometimes I just need notes. So I picked up a little one of those. It's like £1. This came for free, which is this cute little PVC leathery pouch thing. So that's cute. And here's what I bought. Felici. I've never bought Felici before, but they had some of my favourites that they've done in the past, and they were selling them again. So I jumped on it. So this is Punch Bug. Punch Bug. So I've got 2 of each of these. So I've got Punch Bug, Cupcake Karaoke, and this one's the Game of Thrones one. What's that? Beyond the Wall, which is a bit manly, but I kind of like it. So yeah, I thought I'd just show you those. I've also done a few quick samples of some of my colourways to photograph. I haven't blocked them yet, but I thought you might like to see. So this is Dead Man's Toe. This is Byzantium. And this is Autumn Berry, which I'm trying to get perfect, but I'm not quite there yet. But they look really nice together. If anyone was thinking of doing like a shawl or anything in 3 colours. Also, I'm going to knit something up with this amazing chainette DK that I've got, which is an alpaca mix. And it's so soft. This is the mini that they sent me. But I have dyed it up in Victory and a new silvery grey called Chainmail, which I'm going to probably knit a Snuggler's Real Cowl for somebody. Good morning. Not at my sparkly best this morning. I've got a barky dog. We've all slept in, which is lovely. As you can hear, not feeling particularly great. Got a sore throat. So that's okay. I've got dyeing to do today, so I'm going to go and get that sorted. Everyone else is still in bed, which is amazing. It's like 10:30. So I've just left them all to sleep. I'm going to have a cup of tea, and then I'm going to go into the dye studio.
I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
Okay, I've had my first cup of tea, I've had some cold and flu, and I'm feeling a little bit better. So I'm on my second cup of tea. I've just taken out some pecan plats from the oven. So I'm going to take mine into the dye studio and get working.
Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you.
Good morning, it's Sunday. Hopefully I'll upload this tonight. As you can probably hear, my throat's not great. Little man was up last night, really poorly, temperature, coughing, all the scary signs. So we phoned 111. They were really good. We managed to control his temperature. So he went to bed and then came back up this morning with a normal temperature, so that was good. Sorry, had to move locations. So he's fine. His temperature's down to normal. I just had a bath, so I feel a lot better. I've just found the most huge dread in the back of my hair. It shows I've probably not been looking after myself as well as I should. I just tend to brush it, shove it up, but I haven't dried it in a really long time. But yes, I have today. So I have dried my hair. I have put some makeup on, just the basics, because we're not going anywhere, as you can probably imagine. We're not quite sure if we need to isolate or what's happening, so we're just waiting on 111 for that. I don't think it's COVID. I know he can't tell me, but I just don't think it is. I did some dyeing yarn yesterday and made myself really poorly. Pushed myself too hard and gave myself a migraine. So it was a great day yesterday, which is why we didn't film anything in the afternoon. I did manage to dye up Iron Age, which is really exciting because I've been testing that one for a little while, but I think I've got it right. I also started the tests for the January Blues box, and so they're looking really good. I don't know if it's too complicated though, so I might have to simplify it. So I might show you maybe later on in the month if that's the one I'm not going to use. I also dyed up this amazing chainette, which I absolutely love, and there's some in the shop and it's been there for ages and I don't know why no one's bought it, because it is amazing. This is it knit up in a very quick swatch in this beautiful rosy pink colour, which is Maud. Sort of, it's a slightly lighter version that I just dyed up they gave me a mini to test it. But as you can see, it's this gorgeous chainette. And it is lovely, and I've just dyed 2 skeins of it. And I did it because I melted 2. I didn't melt them, they just didn't come out how I wanted them. So I dyed this to go with it to make a Snuggle Israel cowl. But I've changed my mind because it's too lovely, and this isn't felted. This is absolutely perfect, and I'm kind of thinking it might be nice as kind of chainmail, might be a good name for it, but if you can think of anything else, let me know. So I really don't want to, but I'm sort of thinking I should put it in the shop. It's alpaca and a little bit of nylon, and there's something else in it. Can't remember what the other thing is, but I think the nylon is because it's kind of chainette construction. I think the nylon's somewhere in the ply of the chainette, but it is so soft, so soft. So, I might put a skein in the shop and see if anyone's interested. I did some good testers for a mini set as well yesterday, so I will show you a sneak peek of those. So I wanted to show you these. These are by Emmylou Holmes, and she is a West Country based artist. Look at this one with the mittens and the basket, so gorgeous. You may have seen I've got her knitter one that I have up on my pegboard, so that's also her, and she does lots of things to do with Bristol, which is my hometown. So she's local to there, not very far from where I grew up actually, and so I bought this one because I just thought it would be lovely to have on my desk to make it feel a bit Christmassy. And this one, Bristolians will notice this is Park Street, and this is the Wills building at the top, which is beautiful. Yeah, so check her out. It's Emmylou Holmes. I've bought lots of her prints and I have a few scattered around the house, but they're just so cute and sort of individual. There's her details if you need them. They're packaged beautifully as well and make great Christmas presents, so I thought I'd just give her a little shout out because they are gorgeous.
In a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
Hi everybody, you find me in bed with my Christmas top on, knitting, watching podcasts because I feel rubbish. I've caught his lurgy and it's not good. So I have tea, I have knitting. He's napping. We had a COVID test yesterday. It came back negative, so that's good, but I think it's probably like a tonsillitis or something. So I am watching Lay Family Yarn Vlogmas, Chelsea Yarns Vlogmas, and a few others, and just sitting and finishing off my sleeves of my Wigmore sweater. So I'm going to leave this week's vlog here. Have a lovely week. I'm going to catch up with you probably tomorrow if I'm feeling any brighter. Take care. Bye.